If you're here to find out the process of designing a brand identity for a business, then you're in the right place. For in this video, we'll be covering our 9-step process to design a visual identity for a business called Sports Arena. So the owner of the business contacted me through TikTok and we were able to chat. So after he reached out to me, I sent him a questionnaire. So with the questionnaire, I was able to understand the business, its values, and exactly how best to strategically help the business with my skills. So to brief the questionnaire, we can know that Sports Arena is a business which sells and rents out sports equipment and training gear, and they have brand values of quality, confidence, speed, and trust. And their target customer, we have male sports lovers, mostly football as in soccer, and they are aged between 15 to 60 years old. The next step will be now to mind map the keywords. Here we can be able to bring forward the physical elements which we can attribute to this business. Now we can have keywords or physical attributes such as a cheetah to represent speed, a dog to represent trust, a wolf to represent trust, a football ball, that's a soccer ball, to represent sports, a football pitch to represent sports, a corner flag to represent sports as well, whistle to represent sports, and a sports ball. Get the idea. So after going through these particular keywords, I will now form a creative direction document and send forward to the client, because we have to approve the mood board style which we will proceed with. Now this mood board is what will direct how we will design our logo and our full identity. We move on to step 3, which is to sketch down our ideas. So while sketching down ideas, I usually just draw as quickly as possible to make sure that every single idea I have in my mind, it is down on paper and I don't lose anyone, because the more you keep procrastinating to draw a particular idea, you may easily forget it. So I usually sketch down 15 to 20 rough sketches, and from then I can now choose 1 or 2 to proceed with. So now it comes the refining stage. I was down to 2 options, and after refining one of them, I have to scrap that away because it looks like a soccer ball. The logo looks like something which you have already seen before, so it is not something which will stand out for this business. We want something that will make the customers to be like, I've not seen this before, and will make the business to become more memorable. So we'll proceed with a logo mark of a flag, a corner flag, and within the negative space of this logo mark, we'll put in a dog to represent the trust which the brand wants to convey as one of its values and its qualities. The next will be now to choose our typography. We'll go with something which is very simple but very legible, so that no matter what, our clients can be able to easily identify what the business is talking about. We want everything to be very simple and organized. As for the logo suite, we will now bring in our logo mark and our typography. We'll combine them and form multiple variations of our logo. This is because as a business, you need to have multiple variations for your logo. For example, one can be used on social media, on websites, on packaging, and another can be used based on the size as a website favicon, as a profile picture, and so on. We also create another logo mark alternative from our original logo mark of the flag and the dog. We will now use this to form a star. Now this star is meant to represent excellence and the quality which the brand portrays. We move on to the next step, which is the color palette. We have to now curate our colors for this particular brand. Now based on what the brand already had as green, we will move forward with this particular color and we will now refine it and add some other colors to match with it. And it represents trust and growth. We now move to step 8, brand patterns or illustration. Here we will use the logo mark to form a pattern, as well as the logo mark itself can be enlarged to form a background pattern. In the same way, the newly created logo of the Star of Excellence can also be enlarged to form a background pattern, which you can see on social media and on different places. And step 9, voila, we will now combine everything of our visual identity, beginning from the logo suite to the colors, the typography, and the brand patterns and illustrations. I presented this to the client through a document, and this brand presentation document, it carried everything, detailing down my ideas and thought processes to make the client to be on the same thinking path as I am, so they are very sure of every decision I took for their identity. So if you have enjoyed this video and you would like to see more of such visual identity breakdowns, then like this video and hit the subscribe button so that I may keep up popping up on your YouTube page. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.